What's going on YouTube? Today in this video I will actually talk about my transition from bodybuilding to becoming a functional human being. So for those of you who may not understand what I mean by this, is that 2 months ago exactly, on 8 September, I texted my coach my last message basically to thank him for all the journey that we went through together and for all the help he has given me. And that was the day that I actually said, you know what, I will quit on bodybuilding. And here's exactly why. So I got in a point where I was eating on a regular daily basis 4,700 calories or even 4,800, something like that. And I was just feeling like shit. Like basically I was waking up, stuffing myself with a lot of food, then I was eating my pre-workout meal, then going to the gym, spending like 2 to 3 hours in the gym, like crazy volume. I couldn't recover from that. And then I was coming home, eating my regular cream of rice with protein, and I was constantly bloated and feeling like absolute shit, having no energy. And also I was very stiff in my body. And I'm actually grateful that I injured my lower back, because in that moment I actually thought to myself, what is the point in looking in a certain way if you don't feel like that? Like, what is the actual point in you being jacked on the outside and feeling racked up in the inside? Like, there is no point in it. It's exactly as you have a Ferrari, and when you put the key into the Ferrari and you want to start the engine, it pops up in the board every single defect, like defects of the brakes, defects of the motor, of the engine, the remaining kicked in, and it's basically looking in a certain way, but you feel like shit. So coming back to what I wanted to point with all of this is that bodybuilding in itself wasn't the sport for me, because it was feeding constantly into my insecurities, right? I was isolating myself and I wasn't spending time with my family. I was always this negative person, and on the outside I was always portraying this tough guy, right? Discipline, tracking my meals, and also having good results with the gym. Like, I really got in a great shape for my age. But there is no point in yourself proving to others. There is no point in it. You have to do it for yourself. And now I actually found myself, to say so. So I decided to cut down the food. I'm not even sure, because I haven't tracked my food for now, but I eat probably around just 3,800 or something like that. And now I actually ditched out the protein powders, I ditched out the cream of rice, and I stick to whole foods, to steak, to meat, beef. I still kept the rice and sweet potatoes or regular potatoes for the carbs, but also going a lot on fruits and raw honey and this type of diet. Now, my diet ain't still that good, but since actually switching to this diet, I already feel less bloated. I have more energy overall, and I feel way better. I know I actually talked in one of the previous videos that I will be documenting everything that I do, like my training, the food that I eat, but I haven't done it because I was so afraid and overwhelming myself that nobody actually cares about this. But how selfish it is for you to be thinking in that way, that you cannot help somebody else. Like, there are definitely other people, like maybe you watch this and you feel the same way. Like, you started going to the gym, but you still don't look in a good way and you feel like shit. And it's most probably your diet and your habits, because even if you change up your diet, but you don't look after your habits, you're still going to fill that void. And now I give you my personal example. For this past 2 weeks, I was progressing in the work that I do. Also, to give you more context for now, what I do for a living, I didn't go to college, but I work online. It's currently what I'm doing is appointment setting. So for those of you who don't know about appointment setting, basically what it means is that you text people and book them onto sales calls, and after they get closed, you get a commission out of that. And so that is what I do for a living. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, but I will post the video the way it is. just to get past this camera anxiety, right? Because my mind goes pretty much blank. My mind goes blank when I try to speak English because it's something that I'm not used to. I'm Romanian and I speak two other languages. So I speak Romanian and Hungarian and also English. So for me, it's actually even harder to put out content, mainly because of this, but that's just an excuse created by my mind to not post videos. So I'll post it the way it is because my English ain't actually bad, but it's always just my mind, my intrusive thoughts that pull me off to not post content. But posting in English, it's so much better because you can have a much broader impact on so many other people. And this is my main goal, for those of you who don't know, is to document my current journey, like where I am right now and to where I want to go. So I'm a very ambitious person and I have a lot of goals. Now, I won't speak about every single goal that I have because that's just leaking dopamine. So basically, when you say your goals to somebody else, you already feel like you achieved it, but in reality, you haven't put the work in, and that's not something you should be doing. But one of my goals is to create a community of people, of like-minded people, to become a coach and to help other people improve their health, and also to get closer to God, which is something that I wasn't really good at. So there shouldn't be chasing this image, like chasing perfection, but crazy, but I will post it anyway because I don't really care. I don't really care about what others think of me. Like for so long, I was always gripped by this. Like, what if somebody that knows me in person will actually see this video and come at me and say, Daniel, you look dumb. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's about you being fulfilled, you keeping your word. For me, the win is creating this video, posting this video the way it is. It doesn't matter. That's the win for me. It doesn't matter the outcome, like how many views it gets. Maybe it gets 2 views or 1 view. But if that person that sees this video is actually benefiting from it, then I'm the most fulfilled person ever. So coming back to the diet, because I even forgot what I wanted to say. So I switched up to this whole food diet, and now also I tried to implement on the training side to implement biking, like long distance biking. This is what I currently introduced. And also in time, I will definitely love to add in a bit of running or sprinting, like combining more sports, like being actually mobile and functional as a person. Because being a bodybuilder it sucks. Like, you're stiff, you can't do a lot of shit. It takes you away from many other aspects of your life. For example, like my whole identity was based on this. Like, my days were structured based on this. My meals were structured based on this. My training, my everything, all my energy was going into the gym. So of course you're going to get great results. But then I asked myself, like, do I want to become a professional bodybuilder? And the answer was no. Then why am I acting as a professional bodybuilder when I don't want to become one, right? I want to be a jack of all trades, right? I want to be financially free. I want to be able to take care of my family and to inspire other people to get closer to God and improve their health. Like, these are my goals. But for that, there is a lot of work to be doing. And for now, this is exactly what I will help you guys, right? If you watch this and you are thinking about improving your health, drop me a subscribe and follow along to see the growth, right? Even in the way I speak, even to show you the mental, the mindset shifts that I actually use on a regular daily basis, and how to actually get closer to God, which is something I also struggled with in the past few weeks, because I was talking about God, but I wasn't actually in the Word of God. Like, I wasn't reading my Bible that much. I was mainly treating it as a task. But it's not a task. Like, the Word of God, reading Bible, actually taking God in every single aspect of your life is so much needed, because God actually revealed to me, like, even the good things can become distractions. Like, you going to the gym can become a distraction. You making money can become a distraction. So all these things are good in themselves. But if they come before God, they become distractions. They become something bad. So don't beat yourself down if you actually drifted away from God or you haven't been putting Him first. But just be aware of it and start including Him. Like, start actually structure your days based off His word. Because faith without action, like you reading the Bible and watching sermons or going to church, won't actually make you a follower of Christ. Is you actually obeying the laws, like you actually operating as a man of God. Bro, this is the longest video I ever did. I'm proud of this. So yeah, just subscribe to this channel and I will drop a lot of value, right? For now, the main things that I want to improve is my mobility, because my spine is still stiff, and also to improve my sleep, which pretty much sucks, and my relationship with God. Like, these are the biggest priorities right now, and I will show every single thing that I do for you guys to actually take in, utilize it in your own life, apply it straight away, and see massive results. So I'm gonna be dropping a lot of value from my experiences, and so I love you all, guys. If you actually made it till here, I'm so grateful for it. I know I'm mumbled and I said a lot of things that maybe made no sense, but I definitely thank you for sticking till the end, and I wish you the best. And let's win together, guys. Let's improve our health, our faith, and every single aspect of our lives together. Praise Jesus and keep smashing. Love you all.